Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new podcast experience that you won't want to miss. Flapping Gums with me, Ashley.
And me, Carl.
Happy Easter, I think we should say. It's Easter Sunday we're actually filming, recording.
We're working. Are you?
We've got nothing to say, have we?
Nothing to do. It's Easter Sunday. It's boring.
But you did say, which is, we've got a topic, but you did say ages ago, you said, can you remember, you said, where have all the mugs gone? You remember that?
Oh, for Easter, I was wondering where you're going with that, yeah. Easter mugs, yes. I used to like them.
So for me, it made me chuckle, because one of my first Easter egg things I remember when I was about 8, was I had a brown,
Yeah.
I don't know why it was brown,
I knew you were going to say
Smartie mug.
Because that's the first one I thought of. I was like, yeah, they had a brown one, yeah.
With, obviously it said
Horrible.
Smarties logo and it had colourful thing.
Yeah.
With the Smarties egg, but yeah. You know,
Inside, you don't get them now. And if you do, they're about 20 quid for the cup. Yeah. Yeah, I had them. They get the collections of them all. So I had the Yorkie one.
Yeah.
That used to come in a truck, the Yorkie. It was good as well. You can have a truck or you had it in a cup.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then?
Remember they were just for boys,
Yeah.
not for girls. Not allowed that anymore, yeah.
Not allowed to say that anymore.
For everybody, aren't they?
However, inclusivity. So I was thinking of doing a full Easter thing, and then I thought, well, that's just going to be boring.
Yeah.
Because there was nowhere to go from it.
I was about to have fun with that. I could have went forever on Easter eggs.
Oh, really?
All the different kinds. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but there's...
Your favourite ones, old-time ones that aren't around anymore.
Like?
I don't know. We'll have a look. Go on Google, have a look.
I can't think of any. Because all the chocolate, yeah.
Toffee Crisp, remember them? They were good in the eggs as well. And you used to get the sweets inside the egg. You don't get that anymore.
Sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't.
Because the buttons ones were always full of buttons inside.
Yeah.
Like that one.
Yeah. Not in a packet.
And I wasn't too keen on some of the Nestle. Like, so you know, like the Mars ones you get. That chocolate by itself isn't very nice.
I did not like it.
Kinderton.
Wasn't
the same. That's the Kinder egg stuff, isn't it?
No,
that's what
that's
they make.
Kinder. But Kinderton is like, do you know when you used to go to the fun fair and you'd get like a cane, like a walking stick full of like
jelly beans and stuff. Yeah.
And also like chocolate. They meant to be Smarties.
Yes, the bigger Smarties. Yeah.
But they didn't taste like Smarties, so that's Kinderton chocolate.
The cheap chocolate. There you go.
But actually, I like it. Yes. So.
Tastes like dog chocolate. Have you ever tried dog chocolate?
No. And you're not allowed to make me laugh today because I think I might be coming down with a chest infection. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm just got a cough. Seasonal flu. However, I did think this, and I did have a look at my favourite thing of all, Chat of the GPT.
Well, everything comes from that now, doesn't it, for you? But we're not going to that. We'll not tell you the secrets of how we do everything.
We'll pull behind the curtain. So I thought of doing a ranking, which is not easy for me to say, a ranking of our top 10 childhood sweets. The ultimate tier list.
10 now.
Well, yeah, because we'll have to. Can we even get 10?
Well, that's what we're going to find out, isn't there?
So, you first, because
Let's go.
I showed you the listing, you had a quick look.
Yeah. I've lost it now, though, so it doesn't matter.
I haven't got internet. And I don't think there were... So, I've got a... Well...
Are we going sweets or chocolate bars as well in that? Cause,
yeah, sweets and chocolate bars, Freddo.
I think we might have mentioned one or two of them in the previous episodes about when we go swimming. Because there was always certain ones in the vending. Oh, I've talked to you about it before. Then one or two, I have mentioned them before. Some of my favourites were from a vending machine in the swimming pool, not even from the shop. They were sold in shops as well, obviously. Highland Toffee,
That's what it was. So I was thinking, looking on this,
yeah,
because it's it was Scotch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously,
It was like a
Highland toffee.
white packet, but it had the tartan
tartan
on the end of it. Yeah.
And looking through this list, I was going, what
Yeah,
is that
it's
called?
not on there, is it?
And it was like, is it just called toffee? I can't remember. Yeah, Highland toffee.
Highland toffee. One of the best toffees you'll ever have if you can ever get hold of them now.
But are you going to put that on the list?
Oh, yeah, because it's different, because of the memory side of it more than anything else.
So where we're going to...
So, I don't know if I've got...
Let's just put it here for now.
Let's put it down.
Put it down,
Well,
but not on the list.
Rank
Highland
yet.
toffee, because there is something about toffee as like a little bar.
Yeah.
Not big chunks
Because they're
of
dead
toffee.
thin, they could break off dead. It was nice, just...
And soft as well. I've
Yeah.
got to have it soft, yeah.
Yeah.
So Highland toffee, what about, because I think it's there, it was in a little tube, not much more than like a finger length.
Mm.
And I think that's them fizzers. But they came in like, they looked like fruit pastels, but they were hard. Did you ever have them?
Yes, I think they're not...
Or like the cola fizzles or something.
They weren't
like
called fizzers, though, but I know what you mean, because they had a lion on them. Again, I used to get them from the... Frosties, they were called. Frosties.
Frosties.
That was the one. They were brilliant.
I'm going to put Frosties.
I love them. They were hard on the outside, but then they did get soft in the middle. They were awesome.
Right, Frosties.
I'm just thinking about the swimming pool now when I used to go, because you go every week. So
Who with?
yeah, well, all my friends, because my nanny used to work there, so we
well.
got it for free. So every single week would be.
I knew your nana would have been there. Yeah. Involved somehow.
Time Earth pool.
Oh, really? Oh.
They can't do anything now because everyone's from that era's probably dead now, so they can't come and sue me for not paying for 10 years of my life. But yeah.
What about, so these are them top two on looking at the list.
Mm-hmm.
The top one was my favourite.
I didn't like either of them.
Did you not?
Honestly, nah.
So we can't put it down.
You can, because they could be your top 10. They can be in yours.
So I'm going to put blackjacks down.
As a sweet, yeah, they were...
Because honestly, I love... You don't like the taste of licorice, do you?
Not massively. No, I'm not a big fan.
See, I like Aniseed Balls as well.
Yeah, I don't mind them.
Right.
But it's a weird... I just didn't like the blackjacks. And they made your mouth go black, literally.
Yeah, so which is amazing for as a kid. You have one of them, and then you stick your tongue out.
Yeah, I did.
I'm going to have to put blackjacks down.
You put them down.
So I'm going to put blackjacks down, and we're going to
go for it.
And then we'll do an ultimate tier list at the end.
And also send us your favourites if you've got any that we miss out.
That's high. It does chocolate bars in there as well. Freddo.
See, they weren't from when I was a kid, though. No, Freddos weren't about that.
I can't remember them as a kid.
They used to do the animal bars, which is bizarre. Do you remember those? The thin ones? Yeah, thin chocolate. It was still dairy milk,
like when they were thin.
Yeah.
Milky bars, they came in like that little foil packet.
Yeah, thin ones, not the big chunky ones.
Animal bars, yeah. Should we put animal bars?
Oh, I'm evoking some memories with you now, aren't I?
Should we put should we just write a massive...
You know, it's funny as well, you've got on here like the price of some of these as well back then. So blackjack, I mean, there must be per single one.
Yeah.
I always bought them in a pack, but yeah, 1 pence. 1 pence. Oh, if we're going that route, there's like penny sweets, things like that as well. There's tons more.
Like what?
Beer bottles. Remember them? Or the pints.
No.
Yeah.
You were like cola bottles, but beer.
I was a pint, yeah. Like a jelly pint of beer, I think. They were lovely. When you were a kid, you think, I'm going to get drunk on them. I'll have 10 of them.
But if we're going to... Did you not like cola bottles?
Yeah. But
Fizzy or not? Because Fizzy came around later.
Yeah, I preferred the original ones. And the milk bottle ones as well. The original milk bottle ones.
Yeah.
The ones you get now in the Haribo aren't the same.
No, not
They're
at
not.
all.
They haven't got the powder stuff on, and it didn't taste...
Yeah, because these are jellies. The Haribo ones are jelly, aren't they?
Yeah.
Where ours were like hard jelly.
Kind of, on the outside. They were
it wasn't hard, it was like harder jelly.
It was a different type of jelly than what it is now, so they're just not the same now as what they were at all.
Oh, milk bottles. I don't know. I think cola bottles are better than milk bottles, though.
Depends.
I've never had the beer bottles, so...
No, but yeah, well, they were pint idea, like pints of beer.
A pint glass?
Yeah.
So I put that down.
That's what it looked like. So the pint of the beer... They were lovely.
Because you think they were lovely, so I'm
I like them.
Pints.
This could be my list.
Pint of jellies. A jelly pint. Jelly...
Whatever you want to call them.
Pint. Did you ever like sherbets? like Sherbet Fountain, but it had that stick of licorice, so I'm guessing you didn't.
No, but I
Or
like the dip
dabs.
Dip dabs were better. Yeah, I preferred them because you had that
Are they
stick
worthy
of
enough to go in
something.
there?
No, they weren't that good.
Ah,
They were just a cheap one,
controversial.
just a cheap one. Then.
There's a few on there. Oh, see, I was never a fan of the flying saucers.
Oh, with the sherbet. No, because I didn't like the actual saucer thing.
So here's
So
a
whenever
fun
you're going to
fact
mix up,
of
they were
them.
the ones I ate last.
Yeah.
Kind of, they were
Or
like
throw
fourth-
away.
Yeah, I wasn't bothered.
So
Yeah.
here's a fun fact. It's coming in earlier in the show.
Go on.
It wasn't even going to be my fact. But the flying saucer kind of saucer bit, the foam bit, is actually communal wafer. You know, when you take communion and it's like a
All right.
wafer and
Yeah.
a drink of wine or whatever.
They have that.
So
there you
the
go.
wafer from communal?
Yeah, we need to Holy Communion.
That's it.
That's all, isn't it?
That's actually a flying saucer.
So I didn't like doing that either.
Bonbons. Did you ever have bonbons, like lemon bonbons or
Yes, but there was a. What was my favourite one of them?
strawberry?
No, there was a white one, which was just a weird.
Just a bonbon.
Yeah, I just liked that, and they'd done the hard toffee in the middle, wasn't it?
I think it was hard. Yeah,
It was a lot harder. Obviously, the more you
God knows what it was.
the more you sucked on it, the softer it got.
Weirdly. What
I've
about?
got honestly, this one I mentioned it before,
Go on,
and
then.
I used to absolutely love these. And you'd get the only annoying part with these was you'd buy them in a quarter at the time. You get a quarter of whatever the sweets were, and these would always stick to the packet though because they were like they're a kind of a not even a toffee. It's more of a hard caramel type thing on the outside, or a hard toffee if you like it.
Oh, right, I think
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a crunchy one. Sweet peanuts they were.
I'm going to put that down because
So
you
they've
did
got
mention it
yeah,
before.
and I used to absolutely love them when I was a kid.
Is it not like peanut brittle?
Kind of,
But
but it was in the shape of a peanut.
so separately.
Yeah. And it was that was awesome.
Evoking any memories for you?
I want them mint creams. Some of them. They still do them now, and they are. I think I've went through bags of them recently.
After Eights?
No, they were
What
mint
then?
cream. They were just like a similar to shape to a bonbon type thing, but more
Right.
square. And it was like, what was it? When you bit into it, it wasn't even.
Was it like a hard shell?
Yeah. And I'm trying to think. Like rock, like.
Yeah,
But
like
the soft,
Blackpool Rock.
but the soft rock
Yeah.
stuff,
Is it that?
kind of like that, and dead crumbly. It was lush, peppermint, lush, minty flavour. It was
I'm going to put
brilliant.
that down because your eyes just.
Yeah,
What are they called? Mint creams.
mint creams or something. They were. And I
bet
just
it
remember
was
all the
cool.
things I used to buy in quarters from the shop next to my nana's house. I used to go there. Funnily enough, every weekend. Yeah, it was awesome.
So we haven't got a video, and I don't know why. It's just not working. But if you've seen Carl's eyes light up when he was explaining that, it was hilarious. Any more for any more? So at the minute we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, licorice. I didn't like licorice in particular, but
Licorice
I've
all
just
sorts.
seen these ones and I remember them now. Blackcurrant and licorice. So they're like a hard sweets, again with the soft in the middle,
Yeah,
like
they
a
suck
boiled, hard boiled sweet.
Boiled sweet. Yeah.
Blackcurrant and licorice ones of them were quite nice.
What
as
about
well as
then? Because it's on the same sort of vein. Blackcurrant and licorice. Same sort of vein as that, the lime and chocolate one.
that's on there as well. Chocolate limes. I was like, yeah, because that's what made me think there was something else, and I couldn't remember what it was.
Fancy them?
And because the lime and the chocolate goes quite nice on
It's
them.
Weird.
They are.
'cause I didn't get into these till later on. But I was thinking, well, I'll just have them.
Yeah.
Like a little 50p bag of mixed thing, and one was in there.
Those were the two that used to be they weren't kids sweets, were they? They were the adult ones. Like, if you're going to get them as an adult, that's the ones you would get.
Yeah, the adult kids.
And you'd pinch one off your mum or your dad or your nana in my case. Oh, well, actually, they're all right. And then you'd like them more.
So what about these? So I don't know if you remember these.
The bonbons, were just toffee bonbons. That's what they were. The white ones were toffee ones.
Should I put that toffee bomb?
No, just clearing up what they were, the flavour, that's all.
I don't know if you remember these, but this was, and you definitely won't be able to get this now. I don't think. But it was like chocolate wrapped, little thin stick of chocolate.
A cigarette.
Yeah. Cylindrical in shape.
Yeah.
Wrapped in, must have been rice paper because you could eat it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so
You
chocolate.
spend ages walking around the streets with one of them thinking
Thinking you missed.
thinking you're cool because you're
from the
smoking,
A-Team.
but you're not.
What Hannibal from the A-Team, who's a cigarette. But I was just like, and then candy sticks came out later, and then you kind of wanted to do the same thing, but just like,
They were just white, weren't they?
Yeah.
They didn't taste the same either because the cigarette ones, there was chocolate, wasn't it?
yeah.
In it. Yeah, that's why I preferred them, I think.
What about anything? I say, as a kid, I used to love Parma Violets.
They were boring though, I thought.
They were.
Them and again, them fizzers or refresher ones they were called. Oh, refresher bars. Remember them? Or the chews you get, the little refresher chews. You still get them now.
Like bright yellow with a little fizzy inside.
Yeah,
it.
I
You
still.
like them?
Yeah.
Refreshers.
So, buy me some of them for my birthday. It's not long.
Refresher bar. You can still get some of these now. Probably all of these. Frosties though, they were amazing. Anyway. But yeah, so Parma Violet, like Love Hearts and Parma Violets, and the other one, like Refreshers and stuff. The other thing. Parma Violets were amazing as a kid because they were different.
Yeah.
They tasted different.
I didn't like it. I like them now.
Yeah, so
I do like them now. I didn't like them then.
Now.
Right.
Well,
It might be because they've changed a bit, possibly,
I'd
over the
eat
years.
them and go, oh, this wasn't. Because they do taste a little bit like dish soap now. Or what you'd imagine.
Well, that's what I thought of them. There was, do you remember them? There were letters. You used to get letters, and they were the same type of things as the Parma Violets, but they did taste like soap. And they were horrible.
Love Hearts.
No, they were just letters.
Really?
Like a letter R and a letter B and whatever. You'd buy them.
And you'd make rude words.
They were like, they did taste like soap. So I don't think I ate many of them, to be fair.
Can you remember the tube of Smarties and you used to pop the top of the tube and there'd be a letter? Remember that?
On the back of the
thing,
yeah, because you had certain ones you won a prize. Did you win a prize of them, or was it just
I don't
ones
know,
you had to
I think it was just a letter
collect
for some
them all?
reason. I don't know any of them at the bottom. Old Jamaica, Aztec Bar. I think
that was
I
a
think
cake,
we're
wasn't it?
going a
Old
bit
Jamaica,
too-
but it was a
Jamaican cake was.
Don't know about sweets wise.
Rhubarb.
Texan Bar. It was. I've seen one of them, but I thought it was American. That. If you don't, you haven't put the right thing in, have you? You haven't put UK here, have you?
Yeah, I don't.
No.
What about rhubarb and custards? Going back to the old chocolate and lime.
Yeah, those hard-boiled sweets back then again because they had that sugar coating on them. They weren't just, like they are now. They're different now.
What's that noise? Rhubarb and custard. See, I don't like rhubarb. Do you like the taste of rhubarb?
I don't mind with
rhubarb, not as a sweet as normal, like
with when it's been cooked properly. Yeah, it's
like
not too
rhubarb
bad.
crumble.
Yeah, crumble. It's fine.
What about? Are we going little chocolates as well? Because at the minute, looking on this, I don't think there is apart from chocolate and lime, just a little bit. I didn't put the chocolate cigarettes down. Like, are we going little chocolates? Milky Bar or the Animal Bar?
Yeah, because you said
Smarties.
sweets. You've written down sweets, yeah.
Childhood sweets. Chocolate is a sweet.
Yeah, it's chocolate, isn't it? You should say childhood chocolate if you wanted that on the list.
What about childhood chocolate and sweets?
Then you got a longer list. You could probably do a list of
20.
both. You could do a list of sweets and a list of chocolates.
See, we're getting into... Oh, yeah. So, candy necklaces and candy watches.
Yes. I used to love them because you'd have them on and bite them through the... You end up chewing through the...
Elastic.
There's a little bit of elastic string when it was...
Yeah.
They were good then. I preferred the watches because you got the big one.
Yeah, the big
So
one.
you had that.
As the watch face. We'll put the...
Hey, they were like refresher things, weren't they? But
yeah. Candy watch.
they were just fun.
As a kid, let's say below 10, you just wear it, wouldn't you? And then you just bite it.
Eat it as you're going.
Yeah, you just bite it from your wrist.
And you end up, yeah.
But as you got
Why
older,
did we do that?
but as you got older, you'd bite half. Did you ever see this? Bite half of it, and then with your teeth, you'd hold on to the tooth.
Yeah.
With your teeth, you'd hold on to the half a candy.
Yeah, and fire it at people.
Fire it at people using the elastic. I know you were doing that.
Yeah, why not? It's nice to see you get it in someone's eye.
From across the classroom. Yeah, I used to love... isn't it weird? The
Memories that they bring back, isn't it?
Memories. Probably. See,
Jazzies. Have you seen them?
jazz. Oh yeah.
So they were like a chocolate button, covered in like sprinkles things,
Hundreds
weren't
and
they?
thousands.
Yeah.
But it's chocolate.
Yeah. So it doesn't count. So shut up.
But what about? Did you ever go on? Obviously, a big pack of licorice all sorts. Can you remember when licorice all sorts and stuff like that used to be in a box, not just a bag?
No, but yeah, because that was a special thing then, and it was like you'd always get them at Christmas or birthday things. You want to buy one of them, and it was a box.
Like a party, and you bring a box of licorice all sorts out. It's not like that. You just buy a bag from next door. But the licorice all sorts, and I don't know what they're called, jazzles or something. And it was that. It was a round sweet and then thick, and it was just hundreds covered in like all these,
blue ones or the red ones. Yeah. There was like more of a jelly, wasn't it, inside? Yeah.
But I don't know what they're called.
No. I know what you mean.
I know you can get them separately now.
Right.
But we can't put it down because we don't know the name of it.
I don't know what it is, do we? Do you remember? Because they sell them now, or you can get them now in certain places. They are an old sweet shop type thing. I had them when I had my sweet shop because I've remembered them as a kid. Now, there used to be a place on, Norham Road near where we are, called Welsh's Factory. They used to make all the hard-boiled sweets there. Now, someone in my street at the time worked there, and every now and again she'd bring home a bag of these lollies, traffic light lollies, things like that. So they're really hard, just basically sugar lollies, no coating on it. It was just like colouring, basically, and flavourings inside them, but. There was all sorts of flavours. You can get toffee ones where it's just a brown toffee on a stick, basically, but it was like this hard candy thing. And there was loads of flavours. You get rhubarb and custard name, you get bubblegum ones, you could get just cherry ones, and they're still at the wholesalers you go to now and get them. If you ever fancy some, we'll get some.
But they're not like now. I don't know why I was going to say not mentioning any names, but we can possibly. Chupa Chups, they're not like that, are they? Because they are
and they're not. They're similar, but they're not round. They're more of an oval. Flat. Yeah.
Like they were like squash
and
flat.
Awesome.
And they're covered in like just a plain wrapper, aren't they? That you just peel off.
They're not even in a wrapper. No. So you buy them.
Really?
You can buy them in a jar. You just get them out the jar, take one out. As soon as you get them stuck together.
Get from the dentist, weirdly.
Something like that, where it's definitely going to stick to your teeth and pull them out. But yeah, I remember those. They were brilliant. Because they lasted a while as well.
Lollies.
Just lollies.
Just put lollipops.
Yeah.
Proper
lollies.
Pops.
Don't get them now.
So it's on there, and I do remember them. Coconut mushroom. I'm guessing not. Oh, but you said that. So like coconut mushrooms now. I don't think you did. But I love coconut.
Yeah.
But these were like foam, weren't they? Like foamy.
Yes. Yeah. The weird one. I didn't.
But you said about foam things before.
Bananas and shrimps. Shrimps and bananas.
Isn't it weird? Like, why shrimps?
The cheapest little things. Again, in the penny. If you go into the penny ones, that's what they were in there, I think.
Ooh. Why don't we think of it? Woolworths Pick and Mix.
Yeah. Yeah. They were one of the best places to go, weren't they?
What about giant strawberries? Not a fan.
Not really the strawberries, but the cherries and berries ones that you used to get. Whereas the black and the red, yes, used to love them. I'd eat them all day. Give me them; they were great. They were just jellies.
Cherries and berries. What did you prefer, foam banana or shrimp?
I prefer the banana one because it was like a. So the McDonald's banana milkshake you get now, it's a fake banana, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's just like no banana tastes like this.
It's never that sweet.
But weirdly, it's banana flavour.
That's what they tasted like, and they were nice and strong.
But you know it's banana flavour, but it's not. It's weird. We've got one, two.
Quite a long list now.
Talk amongst yourselves.
We're not even finished. Oh, hang on. Only got seen it on the list there, and I forgot about them. There's two different ones actually, because you used to get pineapple cubes as well as cola cubes. Remember them?
Yeah.
And they were similar to the Frosties.
Yeah.
But it was a square. So it was obviously a cube.
Yeah,
it was a cube, wasn't it?
Pineapple or cola.
I like the pineapple ones.
See, and these were older boy sweets, weren't they?
Yeah, that's why I wanted them when I was a kid, because I want to be an older boy. I want to be a bigger boy. And then I don't remember it being called Fizz Whiz, but the pop and candy stuff. They were quite good because it was
It's just a packet, wasn't it?
Just
And
a
then
little
you
explosion in your mouth, wasn't it, all the time? Popping away there.
Then you licked your finger and put them in. I'll pop me
Popping
candy.
candy, that's what that was, yeah.
Any other? So it's got marshmallow in here. Something stupid. Oh,
Go on.
again in a box, like licorice all sorts. Only came out on special occasions. Wine gums.
They were another parent one, weren't they?
Yeah.
Because they were hot, like a little bit.
Well,
Had
just
port
nicer.
and
Whiskey
yeah.
and brandy.
Yeah. I used to like them.
So there we are. Any others? Any more for any more? Fizzy. See, I'm not really into fizzy or sour or anything because it wasn't really there as a kid.
No, not as much.
Popping was, and like colour was, obviously.
And then you got into the
Weird.
things like push pops and things like when they all came out, and then again it was just all the same. It was just a different shape, wasn't it? But
toxic waste.
they were a big thing, weren't they?
So now we've got to narrow 15 down into 10.
Right, let's do that.
So let's go.
What we got? I can't see because it's upside down.
Upside
So
down.
we'll go sideways.
There we go.
Let's tell the ones I'll take away, and then we'll see what you think. Or do you want to see what you want to take away?
Why don't we go number 10? So what's out of all
10 out
that,
of 15. Doesn't really work, does it? Needed to eliminate 5.
Yeah. Are we doing it? Are we ranking correctly? As in, what was the absolute number one?
Out of all of the ones we've got there, the 15 that we have, if I was to pick now, I would put Frosties at the top. I really would. Out of them, they would be,
See. What about mint creams, though? Because your eyes lit
they'd
up.
be number 2. Sweet peanuts would be number 3.
See, I like peanuts. I love nuts. I just can't.
Do you know what it was? Well, in them,
think
they
of-
had the smallest bit of peanut in the middle. It was more about the kind of toffee peanut on the outside. It wasn't like a nut just covered in that. Like, you know when you get chocolate covered peanuts,
Yeah, it wasn't.
they've got a full peanut inside. This didn't.
Yeah.
It was like crushed up.
What about? Because I've just thought of this, but you don't like licorice torpedoes.
I hated that. Like, but the bullets were called something like licorice bullets or licorice torpedo. Yeah, weird. Didn't like them. I like the outside bit, the candy shell on them. But
so let's do number 1. No, I'll let you write.
Just why? I don't know why I'm writing it down because no one else can see it.
Yeah, but why not? So number
So
1,
I would go
doing
Frosties. Would you agree with that? That's the thing.
I possibly would.
Yeah, out of that list. So we'll tick that one off.
Number 2, put your mint creams.
Honestly,
you do your number 1, number 2, number 3.
Love them. I love them.
I know I would love them.
I might have to go buy some now. Mint creams, and then what do we say? Sweet peanuts.
Sweet peanuts.
I think that would be,
If it's like peanut brittle, I know I would love it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it's.
I bet it's a
be very
massive.
similar.
I bet it's a massive peanut brittle bar, and they just smashed it up.
And made it into peanut shape.
Conspiracy.
Now the rest I wouldn't care about because I'd only go with them 3 now.
As long as your bag's full on them.
Yeah, the rest will be okay. I could have any selection of the rest of them.
So, Highland Toffee, should we do that?
Yeah, that's got to be number 4 out of them, hasn't it?
We'll do Highland Toffee number 4. We'll put this list somewhere, possibly on our social medias somewhere.
And again, if you've got any that we've missed, let us know. Email us, message us, call us if you want, if you know our numbers. I'm not telling you them, but if you know us, you might know them.
You didn't like blackjacks.
No, but if you did, those were fruit salads, weren't they?
I want that on the list, so can I put that as number 10 at least?
I'll put number 5 if you like it. It depends where you want it.
No, we'll put it on number 10.
It would be my least favourite one to go on there. Yeah.
So we'll do number 10, blackjacks.
You could do your own list if you want.
Nah, we haven't got enough. We're running out of tape. Jelly pints, number 5. How's that?
They weren't that good.
They weren't that good, were they?
They weren't that good. Out of that list, if I was going to put... Oh, look at there, see. What does that say?
They are candy...
Oh, the watches and that, when they were the
watches.
kids things, weren't they?
Number 5, candy watches, isn't it?
Do you think?
It's got to be.
Yeah, for the fun element, put them in there. And they lasted a while.
Yeah. Candy watch and necklaces. Where are they? There we are.
And then I would go with your rhubarb and custard type things, or the black currant ones. I don't know which ones though. Because I really did have a little thing for blackcurrant and licorice for a while. Me personally, you might not. So
I
it's up to you.
like blackcurrant. I like Robinson's blackcurrant, and I like licorice also.
That's
so.
probably what it was like. Ribena.
Yeah, Ribena.
Ribena and licorice.
I'm going to put
together.
that as number 6. Blackcurrant and licorice. Blackcurrant. Why did you write in caps?
I always do.
How do you spell? Because I'm going to spell licorice that way around.
That'll do. No one can see it, so it doesn't matter. You know what it says.
Refresher bars.
Oh, they'll be on there, but I don't know if it's number 7 worthy yet. Hang on.
Are they number 9?
What we got? Pineapple cubes as well, haven't we?
So pineapple cubes. We've got the cherries and berries now. We're going into... Oh, here's one that we've not even got on the list.
Go on.
White mice. Oh, they're chocolate.
Oh, yeah, but they're chocolate. Yeah. That's why I didn't think of them.
White mice.
They were nice, weren't they? Because it was white chocolate, but it wasn't white chocolate. Yeah. It was a weird flavoured white chocolate. It was like your cheapest of the cheap on it.
Can we put
but it was
chocolate
nice.
thing on the list?
Oh, now you've mentioned them. I mean...
I'm going to put white mice as number 9. We're going to disregard all...
There's still a... Yeah, they're still...
yeah. Well, you get them from the pick and mix.
Yeah, it wasn't a bar of chocolate, was it?
So there we are.
Oh, go on then.
Oh, go on.
I'm going with them. I did mention them. Pineapple cube. Have you put it on there?
No,
you haven't. Let's go number 7 then.
Pineapple cube number 7.
Oh, now number 8. What we're going to do? Get rid of pineapple cubes. They're done. That's it. There's quite a lot left still, isn't there? Choose from.
Lollipops, cherries and berries. We've got
jelly pints. I don't know if they're even top 10 worthy. I just remember them and go, they were nice.
Jelly pints. We've got the foam bananas. We've got the...
Go on.
Can you think of any from there? Sorry, can you think of any that aren't even there? Out of all them, I'd possibly go for number 8. I'd go for the foam banana.
Sure.
All of them.
Go on then. Unless you've got another one in mind that you're going to bring up. No. Let's whack them on.
There we are.
Should we laminate this? Like Ross and Friends final list. There we go. Final top 10. Would you like to read them? At number 10.
Number 10, we've got blackjacks.
Agree or disagree?
You do the numbers.
Oh, number 9.
Go, 9. White mice.
Oh, doing the bullseye thing. No. 8. No. Number 8 then.
Foam banana.
Number 7.
Pineapple cubes.
Lovely them, aren't they? Number 6.
Blackcurrant and licorice. I'm going to sneeze in about 10 seconds time.
Better hurry up the number. Number 5.
Candy watches.
Number 4.
Highland toffee. It's gone.
Number 3.
Sweet potatoes.
Number 2.
Sweet peanuts, by the way, number 3.
I quite like a sweet potato, but not on this list.
Number 2, mint creams.
And finally, top of the list, number 1 is...
Frosties. So if you're unfamiliar with them, they were a little tube. But it's not in a tube. So the sweets were built up on one on top of the other. It was
like a packet of fruit pastels, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If you look at it now.
But smaller.
Yeah.
And then they were wrapped in a foil. And then the foil was wrapped in a paper.
Oh, annoying, weren't looking at actually. Oh. We have missed one. I forgot. Because you're going about the wrap, and they're in the wrap and different things. Toffo. Do you remember those? They were the same. They were there were individual toffees wrapped up, and you got the mint one. I think you got a different flavour one. But
really? No.
Yeah. Never mind.
I know toffee.
They might not have made the list anyway. So it doesn't matter.
The list. Well, we can't. We've
now
finalised it. This
solidified
is our ultimate tier list of childhood sweets. Things that you'd find from Woolworths Pick and Mix.
Yeah, Frosties. They were really good.
Can you get Frosties can you get Frosties now?
Yeah.
Is there anything similar? You
see
that the
Cola
annoying
Cubes is the only thing that's similar, I think.
The annoying thing is that these are called retro now, aren't they?
Yeah.
You type in retro sweets. And
that's how old we are. Yep. Cherry Drops was another one. Cola flavoured Frosty sweets. You can get them on eBay. £10.7 for a 500 gram bag. Don't know if they're the right things, but they look like them.
Because they weren't all cola, were they?
Yeah, I think so.
Were they?
Yeah, that was the only flavour they had.
Oh, was it? So there we are. Does anyone have any questions?
They're made by, just in case you're wondering, they're made by Barrett's.
Barrett.
They didn't have a lion on them. It's Frosty's, obviously cereal that has the lion on, doesn't it?
Tiger,
lion, whatever.
Frosties that have the lion.
Frosties, they were just...
What did they have on it?
They had a picture of the sweet with because it had a little bit of gooey centre. Look at that.
There we are. That's it.
They were the boys back in the day, weren't they?
We'll
Back in
them.
the day. Back in the 80s.
Barrett Frosties.
Barrett's Frosties. I might have to get some now. Order them online.
Get some.
Probably get them on Amazon.
Get some and see if I care about it. Do you have a joke for me this week?
I did, but it's gone now.
Oh. See if you can get it up while I talk a bit of nonsense.
Talk a bit of nonsense. I'm glad.
Ooh. Actually, I need to do a bit of research.
You need to do a fact as well, don't you? You haven't done your fact of the week.
Well, one of them was about that, but that was way through.
One was about what?
I can't remember.
Oh, brilliant.
What was it? The foam from the communion wafer.
Oh, it was from that. Yeah. So but you've done your fact without knowing you've done your fact.
I would like to do another one. But I can't. I learned it yesterday, didn't I? And it is quite a good fact that you would actually love. I'm just talking a bit of nonsense.
Sounds like it, doesn't it? Would you like one of my jokes now?
Go on then. You do the joke while I do this, because I think it is quite a good fact. You'll not...
Yeah.
I need to do some research. So you do how many...
as many as I want.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, right. So
I will be with you.
Joke number
ladies
one
and gentlemen.
Is, what do you call a dog who meditates? A werewolf. Just aware, because he's aware.
A werewolf.
A werewolf. Is that funny? No? Any good? What kind of fish do penguins catch at night? Starfish. No? Nighttime? Stars? No. Okay. Which vegetable has the best kung fu?
Which vegetable has the best... I've got the fact. Yeah. It's amazing.
Broccoli. Instead of Bruce Lee. Broccoli. Last one for you.
Go on, then.
This is the best one, I think. Can a frog jump higher than a house?
Yes, because houses can't jump.
Of course, because a house can't jump. You knew that one, so it wasn't that funny, was it? Rubbish. You ruined that.
Right, here's one that
That's the end of the Dag Joke Corner today. Thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed them. Send us your funniest or worst jokes.
So I think this is quite funny.
He's got his own jokes.
And I've got this from a podcast that I listen to. I'm not going to tell you the name of it.
Copyright.
Well, it's not, because it's a fact. Have you heard of sodium citrate?
Yes. But I couldn't tell you what it was or in what capacity I heard it.
Possibly this.
Go on.
I'll tell you why. But sodium citrate it does things for humans. Anyway, but it's not that. I can't remember that bit of the fact. Sodium citrate, the secret ingredient to make any cheese into smooth, creamy nacho cheese sauce.
That might be where I've seen it.
The chemical formula for sodium citrate or citrate or whatever is Na3C6H5O7. Take the numbers away. It's NaCHO.
Clever.
Or nacho.
That's quite good. I like that.
Isn't that good? So sodium citrate, the ingredient that makes any cheese into nacho cheese sauce,
and that's why
has the chemical formula nacho.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
I knew you like that.
Is that why it's called nacho cheese or not?
No.
Isn't that weird though? So is that a happy accident, do you think? Or,
possibly.
Yeah. Quite like nacho cheese.
Think, though, doesn't it?
There's my dinner sorted, nachos.
One of my
with cheese and some
ex-work colleagues.
Sweets. You're still talking to me. Go on.
One of my ex-work colleagues went to the movies. I can't remember which movie theatre it was, but had the nacho cheese when she was... Did I mention she was pregnant?
No.
One of my ex-work colleagues, when she was heavily pregnant... I can't remember her name. She went to the cinema and had nacho cheese on the nachos. Loved it that much. She asked for the ingredient list or whatever, or
to make
who made the nacho cheese.
Yeah.
and it took them a while to find out, or they just looked in the back at the big tub or whatever. She wrote to the makers of it to say that she loves it that much and she's pregnant, can she? And they sent her 3 tubs of it.
Nice. That's what you got to do. Don't tell my partner that, or she'll cover everything in it. We'll have a fun game where I'll be covered in nacho cheese. That'll be a lot of cheese, to be fair.
So there we are. Wasn't that fun, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
children of all ages? Tell us your favourite sweets from the past or present
or future.
Are you making your own?
And until next time, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please comment below. Please,
pretty please,
share and subscribe. Well, subscribe, but also share to all of your friends and family.
Just tell them to have a listen. They might like it, they might not. If they don't, it's fine. Nothing lost, is there?
Nothing lost, and all is gained. And until next time, have a good one. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter,
enjoy,
everyone.
everyone.
Bye.